It's 10 to 20 with your boy Jew Joyner. I am not alone. I am so excited to be talking to one of the most amazing ministers of music, musicians, preachers, pastors that I've ever met in my life. And I'm not just saying that because he's on the phone. I'm really not. He's just a genuinely great guy. He is incredible. Gosh, that's almost one of the names of his songs. How did I do that? That's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Mr. J.J. Hairston. What's going on, homeboy?
What's up, bro? How you feel, man? Always great talking to you, dude.
Man, I am so excited that you are remaining to be consistent in this game of music. JJ, you got a new single out. We're going to talk about your single later, but let's catch up. Man, we've known each other for quite some time. We've known each other to the point where, we have each other's phone numbers. So it's not like we who is this? No, we know it.
Nah, this ain't Hollywood here. This is actually friendship here.
Absolutely, man. So JJ, what's been going on with you, man? A lot has been going on. So just share with our listeners, man, what's been going on.
Man, we're in an awesome season. I mean, obviously, it's been some time since we've talked on air about what's going on with us, and we've had to transition in a lot of ways, musically. All good things, though. Last time we talked, I believe we were promoting another record, but since then we have transitioned our imprint to a new label. We're excited about that. We're now with Tribal Music, who is the same label that's responsible for releasing Maverick City and many other great artists and bodies of music. And then, of course, my wife, Pastor Trina Hairston, I guess I should say that. My wife and I have gone on to now becoming pastors of a church that we're so proud of, All Nations Worship Assembly in Washington, D.C. Yeah, and it's been an amazing journey transitioning. We're still musically releasing, obviously, but now doing something totally different, something that we ran from for years, bro. But now we're here and watching people that we're serving grow and flourish and learn. It's just been so refreshing. So that's what's been happening for us outside of the fact that my family and I have been working through the season of the pandemic and we're all healthy and safe. So it's been a great season for us.
Wow. Now, let me ask you this. Did you ever have COVID?
No, I've never had
Beautiful.
it.
Yeah.
That's where the song Thankful came from, because I started thinking about the fact that I've never had it. Nobody in my family has had it. I haven't had to bury anybody in my family. It's just God has been really gracious, and he's protected us in ways that we can't even articulate. So we're really grateful.
Man, that's awesome, man. The new single is called Thankful, just like you just said. And I can already tell what the inspiration is from it, not only with the alignment with God, doing all that he has done, causing us to be thankful. But what are some of the other areas in which this song came about?
Man, honestly, that was the primary factor that made me write it. I was watching at the time. I wrote it in 2020. And when one morning, I was watching the news, and that's my wife and our ritual. She gets up and prays. I pray in bed. I'm gonna be honest. But then, and then, like around 7:00, the news comes on. And that morning, I'll never forget it. That was the morning we crossed the number to 500,000 people who had lost their lives to COVID.
Goodness.
And I was like blown away, because sometimes you can hear numbers and they don't really mean a lot, because the sad part about our society is we kind of adapt to tragedy. Yeah. And I've just gotten used to the numbers steadily increasing. But when it hit that 500,000, for some reason it really hit me. So I started to think about the fact that none of us had COVID, and not only that, we were in a year, obviously, where we weren't able to travel as much. And, a lot of what we do as artists is, that helps to supplement our income in our home. But that year, I'll never forget. I was talking to some friends, and I realized we had more financially in that year than we ever had in our lives. In a year where we weren't able to travel,
wow.
Which I can only attribute to the fact that God consistently provided. So I just got overwhelmed with this feeling of thankfulness. So I got up and went in the closet. I went in the closet.
Come on.
And started writing this song. And it felt like, honestly, it was being sang to me. It wasn't even like I had to struggle with it. It was just singing to me. So I came out, I got with my boys in the band. I said, yo, we got to get together. And now we have Thankful.
It is an amazing song. And I'm so glad that that God used you. Oh, well, I'll put it like this. I'm so glad that God sang through you. Yeah. So that we can have what we hear right now in the likes of Thankful. And we're thankful for you and Lady Trina for, all of your tireless and hard work in making sure that our souls continue to be uplifted through the preached word and song. So, man, much love and much respect to you. What's on the horizon for JJ and you for praise? Y'all still together, right?
Yeah, we're still together.
Okay.
What's so funny? You mentioned what's on the horizon. I do plan to. This song "Thankful" is going to be on an EP that's released in like the late spring, early summer. But then later on this year, we actually are going to record a full Youthful Praise choir record.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, we're going to do some real choir music the way we used to release, and I'm excited about that. A prophet came to the church late last year, and she was talking to us, specifically to me, about this need to almost vacate music to prove that I was serious about pastoring.
Come on.
And she said, God anointed you to do both. So if you leave one to do the other, you're not being who God made you to be. She said, so it's a both and, not either or. I attributed that to not only pastoring and leading worship, but also the style of music I release. So it doesn't have to be, nobody can decide for me that it has to be just worship or just choir. I'm going to do both. So that's why we're going to release a choir record this year and a intense and a really passionate worship record this year. We want to do both.
Man, JJ, that is going to be absolutely, wonderful. Because not only do we love you as a person, but we love the gift that God has given you. Now check this out. Check this out. I'm glad you talked about gifting, because your gift is not only amazing, but it's needed for transitioning and changing lives. And also how God is using you to preach. So and you're doing the same thing in that regard. So whatever this dear prophet shared with you, I share the same sentiments about you and our listeners as well. Stop just saying that you just have one gift.
Right.
God has given you an array of blessings that he wants you to use. So,
that's right.
And your example is a perfect example on why we need not just focus on one thing, but the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is to figure out, how can we save more souls? How can we advance the kingdom of God? And this is what you are doing. This is what your wife is doing along with you. You all are working together. It is nothing like community when it comes to family working together to uplift God. Man, I salute you and I thank you for all that you're doing. I really do.
Thank you. Thank you, bro. That means so much. It really is an honor that God uses us in this way. And all we can do in order to be fully effective is to be fully submitted. And that's what we are.
Bruh, I'm telling you, I thank you for that. Now, I got to shift gears now and ask you a question, because you come on the show, you got to ask a question that seemingly is not in the same vein as music or anything like that. So when you go to McDonald's, what do you order?
Man. So the reason why this is so easy, because I don't eat McDonald's. So anytime I'm going to McDonald's, I'm going for my 12-year-old daughter, and she eats the same thing every time.
The same thing. What is that? What does she eat?
She eats the big, the mighty Happy Meals, a 6-piece nuggets with medium fries and an orange soda. It's very simple. If I mess it up, I'm just being dumb that day.
So, okay. So you're not into the French fries or anything like that? That's my weakness with them. You can keep the burger. You can keep that.
Listen.
The French fries for me, they're French fries. And the reason I'm talking about that, because I got the app on my phone, and they've offered a free fry if I order using the app. So,
man,
I just had to ask you just in case I wanted.
It's a trap, bro. It's a trap, bro.
Is it a trap? You know what? I think it is.
Yes, sir, bro.
What can you share? What word of encouragement can you share for someone who was on the brink of giving up?
Man, Isaiah 43:19 says, "Forget all that." So this is God telling Isaiah, forget everything that happened before, because I'm about to do a new thing. So I know it's hard to understand what you've experienced, but God is saying, don't even worry about what you've experienced, because what I'm about to do,
oh my God,
will make you forget everything that's already happened. Believe that God is about to do a new thing for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 to 20 with your boy, Jew Joyner, and I am so excited. I'm so thankful and grateful that my dear brother, JJ Hairston, had the time to spend with us on today. JJ, how can we connect with you on social media?
Man, I'm all over social media. On Instagram is at JJ Hairston. Facebook is Youthful Praise. On our YouTube page is JJ Hairston also. We have a video for every song we released there, so we invite you to go check it out.
Wow.
And it's really me answering all my posts and everything, so I'd love to hear from you.
We've been talking to JJ Hairston right here on 10 to 20. Love you, JJ. Thank you so much, man.
Love you, bro. Thank you for having me.